everyone, welcome to the weekend messages. This is actually going to be Christmas messages. I don't know what day Christmas is on. I don't. I'm not going to lie to you. I have no idea. But we're going to do Christmas messages. I'm like, maybe Christmas is next weekend. I couldn't tell you. And I'm not going to do the math because I don't math. I'm a tarot reader. I don't do math. So anyway, let's get right into it. As always, we're going to start with fire signs. Fire signs. Fire signs, what are your weekend messages? I'm going to pull some tarot, and then I'm also going to pull a spiritual messages from the goddesses. What are we walking into this weekend? Oh, shadow work. I'm kind of under the impression that I'm probably going to get a lot of stuff about family. The holidays always bring stuff up about family, which is honestly a nice break from like shitty partners, so I like that. However, this is kind of interesting. So we have the Queen of Wands reverse, which can talk of shadow work, and we have the Two of Pentacles reverse, feeling out of balance, and the Queen of Cups reverse. There's two people here. Two women. So now, of course, this could be a shitty partner who's cheating on you. I'm not picking up on that, though. I'm really feeling family for Christmas messages, okay? And I think that there's two people here that are wildly different. Possibly two females here. It doesn't have to be. You could have problems with the female relatives, okay? Whether that be in-laws or your immediate family, who knows? But there are two women here, maybe. Also, gender doesn't matter, but kind of picking up on maybe like mom vibes, auntie vibes. Two women here who are vastly different from each other. Vastly, vastly different. One of them could be a fire sign. One of them could be a water sign. If you're not totally into astrology and all of that, I would say that one person is a lot more passionate and a lot more, I don't want to say aggressive, but fire energy is very, very to the point. They're more fueled by passion rather than emotion. I don't know if that's the right way to put it. But Cups is emotional. Cups is emotional energy. So one person is more fueled by their emotions, and one person is more fueled by almost like anger and desire, like rage, like sacred rage. Not like, I'm angry, I'm going to beat the shit out of you, but like, just kind of like ragey. They say shit. You know, that's fire sign energy. As a Leo rising, like, that's the best way I can kind of describe it. If anyone has a better way to describe that, you go ahead and put it in the comments, because, yeah, anyway. The Queen of Cups reverse is someone who's very codependent also, and not in like a, oh, this is, you know, I can kind of deal with this kind of, like, no, like someone who can't be alone, someone who needs to put other people down to make herself feel better, like that kind of codependency, like so insecure with themselves that they need to project that out onto other people, find flaws in other people so that they can make themselves feel better. So I don't know who this is in your family, but I can see that over the holidays, it's going to take a toll on you, or it already is, or already has. There needs to be a balancing of the situation. Now, it's hard to talk about stuff like this because it's like, when it comes to family, especially older relatives, they're very set in their ways. It is what it is. You can't really change them. I think we all know that. Generations are vastly different from each other. We all have different values. I'm a millennial and I can't afford shit, and I can't afford to have babies. But my family's always like, when are you going to get married and have babies? And I'm like, you want to give me money? So, and like, I'm doing fine financially, but I can't afford a child. Children are like millions of dollars. I don't, yeah, no, anyway. But that kind of stuff. Overall, we have the World reverse and the Hermit reverse. It's almost like I'm hearing like they can't keep their mouth shut, you know? So fire signs, this is a very interesting situation for you because I feel like you guys don't keep your mouth shut. And as a Leo rising, again, I don't keep my mouth shut because I don't give a fuck. I also have a Sagittarius stellium. I'm a menace. Yeah, I'm a menace. So, yeah, I have a Sagittarius stellium. I have 2 Leo placements. Anyway, I menace. And the rest of my chart is Aquarius. Okay. Your family members don't keep their fucking mouth shut. And they're not going to keep their mouth shut. I don't think they're ever going to shut their mouths. How you deal with it is up to you. But that's just kind of what you're walking into in the holidays, which I'm sure is probably not a surprise to a lot of you, okay? So, I forgot to write the timestamp for you guys. That's okay. Because you guys are first. But anyway. Anyway. Let's do a little spiritual message for you. I guess it's just a warning. You know, it's just a warning that this may be the stuff that you have to deal with. You may have some female relatives who are kind of breathing down your neck about stuff that you are doing or not doing. Stuff that they feel like you should be doing, if that makes sense. Okay. Angel of prayer. Ask the universe and angels for help and guidance. Yeah. Overall energy, we have the goddess of earth. An idea connected to imagination, creativity, and nature is coming your way. What? My cat is a Gemini. Can you tell? What? What's wrong? Okay. I love you. Yeah. So when this happens, it's time to go within. And I feel like that's why the Hermit reverse was there also. The Hermit reverse is like, you need to go within, ask your team for help, the universe, God, whoever you subscribe to. Or if you don't subscribe to anyone, it's just time to... Daddy! Just fucking up my carpet. Okay. It's time to kind of just go within and just center yourself, you know. So if you don't subscribe to any sort of religion, go within, center yourself, and just breathe. Just breathe and know that your life doesn't have to be controlled by your family. It doesn't. It doesn't. And I feel like you'll come to that realization once you kind of take a moment to just breathe. So I guess it's just a warning for you guys. Yeah, fire signs have a little warning. You might be dealing with some crazy family members. Okay, let's go to water. Let's go to water. Okay. Water signs. It's funny. My friend who's a Pisces just messaged me. I'm on water signs. So funny. Okay. Water signs. What are you guys dealing with over Christmas? A lot of transformation here. Oh, wow. Wow. Overall energy, Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. That's crazy. That's 2 brand new beginnings in possibly love and in some sort of clarity. It's also like fast movement coming in. You have a brand new beginning like around the corner. So I'm guessing this is about the new year, not just Christmas. In order to get there, we have to accept change. We have the Death reverse here, refusing to change. It means refusing to change. And then we have the 4 of Swords, needing to go into healing. And then we have the Knight of Swords reversed. You don't have all the information about something. And it is, whatever this new beginning is, it is delayed right now. And maybe you're delaying it yourself because you feel like you need to know every single piece of information about your new beginning. If you're like that, that is totally understandable, right? Like a lot of us don't feel comfortable. I don't even want to say it's the void. A lot of us don't feel comfortable not knowing like what we're walking into, you know, like we want to be prepared. We don't want to be blindsided. And I feel like the universe is asking you to just kind of sit back, relax, and, or not even like sit back and relax, but just trust that this new beginning is on the way, which is really hard to do if you're going through a hard time. So if you are going through a hard time, which I think that you are because we have the Death reversed and the 4 of Swords here. Yeah, I don't know. I guess this is just confirmation that help is on the way, dear. So I'm going to pull a little bit more because I don't know. Like, personally, I'm like, it's not enough to just be like, trust. You know, like, I say this all the time. Like, we still have to live in the 3D, you know? Like, we still have to live here. We still have to pay bills. We still have, like, real life problems. We can't just be delusional 24/7. Like, we can, but, like, we still have to live here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're still human. We still have to live here. We still have to, like, try to be present, you know? Oh, fire signs got this too. The Hermit reverse. There's a need to go within. So I don't know what it is about the holidays and needing to go within. I think there are some of you who are addicted to needing to be ahead. I don't know what that means for you, but like, it's almost like you need to know what's next. Like, you really, really need to know what's next. Like, it's like waiting for the other shoe to drop. Maybe that's it. Because overall, we have the Devil and the Ace of Swords reverse. Ace of Swords reversed is not having clarity on something. Like, something isn't clear. You have no idea what the fuck is going on. And then the Devil is obviously toxicity, addiction. And we have the Four of Cups, which is feeling very discontent, feeling very bored. But it's like you don't see what's coming. You see how he has like that cup behind him? He doesn't see it. Instead, he's paying attention to the empty cups in front of him. Yeah. They're really asking you to trust. And I understand the hesitation. There's a lot of hesitation here. I can feel it. And I understand. I understand. Like I said, like, we still have to fucking live here in the 3D. Like, preaching, just trust. Is sometimes it's too much. Like, it's too fucking much. So, yeah. And then we have the Hierophant. Commitment, higher learning, wisdom. Some of you guys may be going back to school. That's not going to be for all of you. Or you're being encouraged to take a new path. I feel like something isn't working. I need to stop biting at the skin on my lips. I need to stop doing that. Okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Something isn't working. Something isn't working and you know it, but you don't know what's next. Can I get a little bit of insight on what's next? So we have the Hanged Man reversed, the Three of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles reversed. Either you trust that something better is coming, or you're about to fall back into... You're about to fall back into something that you shouldn't fall back into. The Hangman reverse is coming out of stagnancy, and then we have the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak. Four of Pentacles is needing to let something go. Or you are letting something go. Overall, we have the Tower and the King of Swords. For some of you, this is going to be a person. If you've worked really hard at getting away from a certain somebody, that could be a family member, it could be a partner, whoever, a friend, doesn't matter. It could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or someone who's in that energy. There's someone here, maybe it could be a boss as well. There's someone here that you've worked really hard to get away from. And I'm guessing that this person or this situation was a very big part of your life, but you got away from it, but now that things are kind of not working, it's very easy to fall back into what we know. And I think that you're being warned with the Tower here. The King of Swords is somebody who, as my friend Brie describes, you can get more emotion out of a brick wall. The King of Swords is very logical. It's very much head over heart. He could be very interested in something, but if he sees something he likes more, he will not hesitate to get up and go pay attention to that. The Tower here, towers aren't always bad, but to me this says foundations crumbling. Towers can just be change, right? It can be good change. But this to me with the fucking Three of Swords and the Four of Pentacles reverse, don't fall back. Don't fall for it, okay? Don't fall for it. Don't fall back into what you know. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, let's get a message from the angels or gods or goddesses. This is a big struggle time for you water signs, and I'm very sorry. I can feel it. I can feel it. Okay. All right, goddess of protection, goddess of psychic protection. What you believe you create, no one can harm you. Yeah, this is another message of just like blind trust, right? Like they're really just asking you like to really, really trust them. They're not telling me much, which kind of annoys me. But they're like really asking you to trust. It's like things are crumbling all around you and they're just like, oh, trust that it's going to get better. I'm just the messenger. It would annoy me to hear this message because I'd be like, well, at least give me something to look forward to, right? They gave you the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. That is something to look forward to, but there's no details within that. It could be a new love offer. It could be just a brand new beginning in general. Just having clarity, feeling calm, which I think is great, but it's nothing specific. So I understand the frustration. Overall, we have Angel of Pleasure. Take pleasure in the things that you do. So they're also asking you to stay present and just pay attention to your hobbies. Pay attention to like what actually lights you up, even if it's just for 15 minutes a day. So yeah, water signs, I'm sorry. That was very specific as well. So let me know how the holidays go and good luck to you guys. Okay, let's go to Earth. Hello, Earth signs. Hello, Earth signs. Okay, what's coming over Christmas for the holidays for Earth signs? All right, so I'm gonna tell you right now, if you were expecting some sort of gift or some sort of big gift, or I think it's a gift because we have the Ace of Pentacles here. I feel like someone disappointed you or is about to disappoint you. So I don't know what you're expecting from whoever, but I don't think that they're going to follow through. But something tells me that you know that they're not going to follow through. This is very specific. Okay, we have the Three of Wands reversed. Feeling impatient. Not really wanting to take risks. Not really wanting to leave your house also, because Three of Wands can speak of travel. And then we have Queen of Swords reversed, feeling very guarded, feeling a little bit bitchy, which is fine. And then we have the Two of Wands reversed, also not wanting to take risks. Not really wanting to put yourself out there. We have a lot of like not really wanting to go out on a limb, not really wanting to, I don't know, like shake it up a bit. Overall, we have the Knight of Cups reversed and the Ace of Pentacles reversed. I think that you have a lot of expectations for a certain somebody. And again, this doesn't have to be your romantic partner. I think that it might be because we have the Knight of Cups here, which is like Mr. Love Offer, but you could also be a family member. So maybe you expected a family member to, I don't know, follow through with some sort of agreement or get you a certain gift. But I don't think it's like you asked your family member to get you a new Dyson hair wrap and then they didn't do it and now you're like super fucking disappointed. I don't think it's that. It's something bigger than that. So I don't know how that resonates for you, but just know I don't really see this person following through in the ways that you expect them to, which is very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. I'm supposed to be at the gym right now. Oh, well. All right, anything else for earth signs over the holidays? Something tells me that, like, you know that they're not going to follow through, though. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So we have Ace of Wands reverse, which is like creativity just totally is not there. No creativity at all. We have the Eight of Wands, which is fast movement, fast communication, things coming in hot. And then we have Five of Pentacles, abandonment, feeling left out in the cold. I feel like they're going to talk their way out of it. They're going to talk their way out of it for sure. They're not taking risks on like what it could be as, I mean, it could be about a Christmas gift, but I feel like it's something bigger. But like as an example, it's like you told them exactly what you needed or wanted, and then they didn't follow through or they didn't get it. And they know that. They know exactly what they're doing, and now they're trying to talk themselves out of it. That's what I think this is. They're trying to talk themselves out of it. And you're still feeling abandoned. You still feel the same. Like you still feel fucking left out in the cold. Like why? Like I got you all of these things, or I do all of these things for you, but you can't do the same for me. You know what I'm saying? Overall, we have the Seven of Swords reverse and the Seven of Pentacles reverse. This is crazy. So if you're seeing 777, this is definitely for you. I mean, not definitely. I take what fucking resonates, you know? Seven of Swords reversed is all about a confession of some sort. And it's like somebody that like took something from you. Again, I feel like they're going to talk you. They're going to talk you into, or they're going to gaslight you into believing that like they had the best intentions, but they really didn't. If they did have good intentions, I feel like the Ace of Wands would be upright, you know? But they knew what they were doing. They knew that they didn't put any effort into whatever this shit is. And Seven of Pentacles reversed is like, it's like not investing. Like they knew exactly what they needed to do and they still didn't do it. That's just like period. Point blank period. Ooh, was I throwing my shit everywhere? Okay. Let's get a message from the gods or goddesses or angels. Whoever wants to come through. Okay. Okay, Goddess of Oneness. Someone you love is thinking fondly of you at this moment. Which I think may be true. I think that's true. I think that whoever you're dealing with, they probably do. They probably do have a lot of feelings for you or do really love you. Again, it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be a family member. It's almost a feeling of like they want to be the person that you need them to be. But they're not. It's like they don't want to put in the work to do it. It's like they wish that they were just it instead of having to actually work at being it. Do you know what I'm saying? Overall, we have Angel of Abundance. A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. Very interesting. So I don't know if you're going to put your foot down with this person or if you want to. But I think that if you want to get what you need from this person, you're definitely going to have to put your foot down and be like, listen, I do all of these things. And if you don't match my energy, then I'm going to leave. Goodbye. Like, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's move on to air. I hope that that helped you guys. Let's move on to air. Hi, air signs. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good. All right, air signs. Oop. What's coming up over the holidays for the air signs? Wow. Oh, God. Okay. All right, who's having mommy issues? Just saying. Okay. Yeah, I knew that this whole reading was going to be mostly about family. Okay, so we have the Seven of Wands reversed. So like needing to let your guard down, needing to not be so defensive. We have the Four of Pentacles reversed, needing to let something go. Then we have the Devil, toxicity, addiction. Overall, we have the Empress and the Queen of Swords. Something tells me that you are the Queen of Swords, of course, because that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gender does not matter. The Empress is divine feminine mother energy. So I'm like, okay, who's dealing with their mom? Again, like when I pull stuff on family, I don't think it's anything that you don't know, right? I think that this is just spirit, kind of like, I think fire signs got kind of like the same warning. This is a warning that walking into the holidays and being around your family, there is going to be a mother figure or some sort of, or like some sort of, or like a female figure that is going to kind of give you a hard time. They're very stuck in their ways. Again, like, and I said this for the other signs as well. When we have family that is older than us, there's really no changing their mind. It is what it is. They're stuck in their ways, they're stuck in their ways, and you don't have to be who your family wants you to be. You just don't. You are your own person. I know that's very hard coming from someone who didn't really grow up in a household where I was told to be a certain something, because I know that like cultures and stuff are very different. I'm totally aware of that, and I know it's a lot harder, and I empathize with that. But at the end of the day, it is up to you what you want to do with your life, You don't have to give in to the toxic behaviors that your family give into. You really don't. You can pave your own way for yourself. Of course, if you have like those cultural expectations, it is going to be a lot harder for you. So I get that. I totally get that. But just know that there is a mother figure here who I don't think wants to let her guard down. I think she has an expectation for you that she's not really willing to let go. And you're trying to be logical. Like you're trying to do things the right way. What's best for you. And it's almost like this expectation of like, well, I'm your family, so what I say goes. Or like, I'm your mom, what I say goes. Or I'm your older sister, what I say goes, Interesting. Anything else on this situation for air signs? Jeez, okay. Oh God, it's this energy here of like, and I see this in families all the time. I don't see this I do see it in my own family, but not as much because my mom and I like moved to a different state and like we don't really see my family as much. But I think that this is very common in like all families across all cultures. When like there's one or two people that are just kind of like going against the grain, and then like the elders of the family kind of are just like, they gossip about it and then they kind of like gang up on you. That's what I'm feeling here. It's like they're trying to get people on their side to make you feel like you shouldn't be doing what you're doing. We have the Three of Swords reversed here, recovering from heartbreak. Nine of Wands, you're almost at the end of a cycle. It's like you're really pushing through, you're putting in work, you're fighting your ass off. And I say that because we have the Five of Wands reversed. You feel like you want to untangle yourself from something. It's like there's too many cooks in the kitchen. There's way too many people involved here. There's people involved that shouldn't be involved in this conflict that should have never even started. And then we have the Magician reversed and the Three of Cups reversed. This is manipulative energy. This is also Gemini energy. So you could be, if you're a Gemini, this may really resonate for you. And then we have the Three of Cups reversed, which is like third party energy. It's like there's a lot of people involved that shouldn't be. I don't feel like this is romantic. I mean, it could be. Maybe it's like you're dealing with your in-laws that are just way too up in your fucking business. But like, this is very like your family's really trying to like get in on your life and control your life. And it's you're just like, I cannot deal with this. I cannot deal with this anymore. I don't know. Maybe some of you guys need to move out. And even like, I know that there are a lot of families out there that are like this too. A lot of families aren't confrontational. And I notice this a lot like within my own family. So maybe it's just like white people culture. I can't really say, obviously I can't say the same for like other cultures, but like white people culture is like, we're not really confrontational with each other. Like we just, or I don't even want to say we, but a lot of white people like to be very judgy behind everyone's backs. And then like, it's almost like it's silent. It's like silent bullying. Does that make sense? I hope that this makes sense. This is very specific. So I don't know about like your family or like what culture you're a part of, but if this message resonates for you, it's almost like your family isn't telling you to your face. And maybe they do, like maybe one or two people do, but it's almost like the whole family kind of feels a certain way, but they're not telling you to your fucking face. And yeah, that's something I saw, that's something I saw a lot in my family. No offense to my family who may or may not be watching this. It's just what I saw. And if I get a message from you trying to be a hater, I do not care. I'm gonna tell you right now, I do not care. I don't care. Anyway, so that was really aggressive. I'm sorry. Yeah, I feel like, I would say if you feel like what you're doing is the right thing to do, keep doing what you're doing. You don't have to be your family. You really don't. Well, let's get a spiritual message. That was very specific. That was very, very specific. Wow. I like doing those readings more than I like doing like, oh, your shitty ex is coming back. Because I feel like that was actually productive, you know? There's nothing productive about being like, your shitty ass ex-boyfriend's coming back. Okay. What is a spiritual message for air signs? Like almost hit me in the fucking face. Okay. Angel of space clearing. It is time to clear old negative thoughts and feelings. Wow, that's very fitting, right? Your family has probably made you feel a certain type of way about yourself in a negative sense. You don't have to be your family. You really don't. And they recognize this. I feel like the universe or angels, guides, whoever you subscribe to, God, whoever you talk to when you're alone, they recognize that you feel this way and they empathize and sympathize with you and they are supporting you. There are a lot of people in the ether that are on your side. So know that you're not alone. I feel like a lot of people, or not a lot of people, I feel like there are a specific number of you that need to know that you're not alone. Like you may feel very alone, especially a lot of people feel alone around the holidays, and just know that you aren't. And then overall we have the Angel of Union. A partnership is blessed and destined for greatness. So maybe some of you want to be with a certain person and maybe they're of a different culture or something like that and your family isn't supporting you. I feel like this is a very specific message. I think that this is only for a couple of people. Know that you're being supported. You are being supported. But yeah, that's what I have for everybody. I hope that these messages helped, and I hope that you guys have a great holiday season, whether or not you celebrate the holidays or whatever. Or if you don't celebrate the holidays, I hope you have a great December. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. I post new videos every single day. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!